review of the Leeds United versus Middlesbrough. Was it Middlesbrough? Can't think. No, sorry, Preston. Preston North End. Leeds United versus Preston North End. Middlesbrough was game before. Yeah, so Leeds United took the lead um, through Manor Solomon. Cuts in from the left. Hits it with his right foot into the top corner. Beautiful goal. Um, and then 30 seconds later, Preston go down the other end and score with another good goal. Then later on in the first half, Manor Solomon again puts the ball across, and Bogle's coming in at the far post between two players and scores. You know the Muffin Man. You know the Muffin Man. He comes from Bramall Lane. Um, so yeah, it's Bogle made it 2-1, and from there on, Perot should have had about 7 goals. Don't know, he missed them. Like, I'm overweight and 24 and probably could have scored most of them. 24 stone and could have scored most of them. But at least he was getting in the right positions to take the shots, which would have been moaning if he wasn't there. So yeah, so the good game against Preston North End. We play Oxford on Friday. I will be doing my preview of that one after the press conference, which I think will be either Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, late night. Join the lads at Late Night Leeds on Thursday night for the Late Night Leeds and football chat and stuff like that, and get your predictions in there. So yeah, get your predictions in, your goal scoring now on Late Night Leeds on Thursday night. It's normally a Friday night, but the game's on. They can't do it while game's on because none of them will be able to concentrate. Yeah, but yeah, so the game, for me, I'm going to mark the players out of 10. I think Darlow, 8 out of 10. Bogle, 9 out of 10. Rodon, 7. Ampadu, 7. Firpo, 7. Gruev, 9. Tanaka, 7. Solomon, 10. Amundsen, 7. Nonto, 7. Perot would have had 15 if he'd have scored, but no, I think I'll give him an 8. So yeah, Lee, afternoon, paid my rent, good lad, thank you very much. So yeah, there's my player ratings for the Leeds versus Preston game. Won't be a long live. I just thought I'd come in and do my reaction to it because I was going to leave it until I do my preview of the Oxford game, but I want to concentrate on Oxford game a little bit more. Get a few. Oh my God, a guy from Leeds. Yep, he has a massive headset dent. Yeah, carry on. Talk as much as you want about me, kids. Doesn't bother me one bit. Hello, Seb. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, so Leeds United 2, Preston 1. Was a good game. Should have been more. But yeah. Ryan, how's it going? Hope you're good, Ryan. Yeah, Chelsea all the way. Yeah, somebody's got to support Chelsea. Leeds 3 years ago, and I'm never moving. All right, yeah, should have been for it. Should have been for me. I said 4-0. I got two of my 4 goal scorers right. I said Solomon. I said Bogle. I just needed Nonto and Bamford to score late, and I'd have been quids in. But yeah, like I say, I did have a bet start season for Leeds to finish second. But now I couldn't. If they win it, I ain't bothered about losing 20 quid. You know what I mean? So it's all good for me. So yeah. I still think it goes down to the last game of the season. I don't know why. I just got that feeling. I think Sheffield beat Cardiff. I think they beat Burnley. I think we draw against Oxford. We draw against Bristol. And take it the right chance would make up. Yep. And I think we'll winners next. The two after that. Yeah, I think the Oxford and Bristol are going to be the hardest games. Hope you're good, done it. Yeah, Ryan, I'm mid-year modern, not just keeping out chat and some dingies in order. Yeah, all good, Ryan. See Wolves beat Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, it's fine, Ryan. I know you quite well, so it's alright. Yes, thought Sheffield would have had enough for Oxford. Daniel, how's it going? Oh, that's good, isn't it? We've got a Wolves fan in here and a Tottenham fan in here. Oh, the rivalry. Now, I'm only joking. I know you two get on. So yeah, it's yeah, we're looking much better at the minute. Just glad to be safe this season. I think predictions I did 4-1 Wolves. I think on Jose's this season. It's time for Leeds to come up. Yeah, yeah, we need to go up there and that. You know what I mean? It's I think if we'd have gone up last season, we'd have ended up at the same points as what Southampton on this season. It was Daniel. It was. I think we'd have ended up being like Southampton. But this season, when we come up, I think we're more ready to come up. Do you think Fark should stay down here? Do you know what I don't? If he brings us up, right, I don't see why they should sack him, because what's that going to make to another manager? You know what I mean? Oh, you've just a manager's brought you up, you're sacking him. That don't look good. No other manager's going to want to do that. Well, if I win an FA Cup, am I going to get sacked? You know what I mean? Don't look good. I'd give him a chance. Give him till Christmas. It's all right, people saying 10 games, but what happens if we get 3 of the top so-called 6 sides in the first 3 games? You know what I mean? We ain't winning any of them. For me, so yeah, I think the teams that we should be looking to take points off next season are Manchester United, probably Spurs, West Ham, Wolves, Palace, all the teams that are down in that lower end of the table. Yeah, we'll be surprised if they sack him, plus he will have money. Yeah, I know he'll have money, but everybody thinks he's going to go out and get £40 million players here, £30 million players there. It'd be lucky if we spend 20 million on each player. And we go for players that have got a year left on the contract, not ones that we have to buy out the contract. You know what I mean? People say, oh yeah, it's going to spend that. Yeah, and what you don't realise is the players' wages are going to be high as well. So that all counts in coming off your budget. But let people fantasise, I don't mind. So yeah. Yeah, I'd probably be looking to sign Archie Gray again next season. He looks a good prospect at Tottenham. You know what I mean? People when we were at Leeds saying, "Oh, he's not a right back. Why is he playing him at right back?" Been playing centre back for Spurs and doing well. You know what I mean? We might be short of a centre back next season. I'd get him back as a centre back. No, I'm only joking. I'm just trying to wait Tottenham little blue in here. Yeah. So yeah, it's so yeah. Hopefully we can go up, spend some money. Archie would love him to come back. I think Archie will come back probably later in his career. Gloves are off. Hi, Donny. Yeah, right, mate. Yeah, so, yeah, I think I'd have Archie back later in his career. Hopefully it happens if he hadn't gone to Real Madrid by then and already bossing it over there and doing a Bellingham. Kevin mentioned as well to the back. Yeah. Now I wouldn't have Calvin back. I wouldn't have Calvin back at all. I don't know why people want him back. He spent he won four cups and that, playing 300 hours of football. You know what I mean? It's not good looking at he's injury prone now. He'll be like Bamford, spending more time on treatment table than he will anything else. You know, if I want players that are in Championship that are 28, 29 that we can get for a couple of years, already been in Premiership. I mean, not Championship. That have already been in the Premiership, played a few seasons, and know what the league's about. You know what I mean? Tezza, a lot of people saying go for a few foreigners and stuff like that, but it's alright going for a few foreigners, but if they don't get used to the Premiership quickly, you're knackered. He's not the player he was for Leeds. Leeds need better. Yeah, it's everybody's saying now that if he comes back to Leeds, he might start playing how he used to. No, Bielsa's not here. He won't play. He won't play like he used to. Banana top. How's it happening? Yeah, Calvin. Calvin won't. Only way Calvin will play better is if Bielsa's here, and we're not going to get Bielsa back, so no point really. Um, Hang on, let me just sort this out. So yeah, it's. But yeah, I actually think Joseph goes out on loan next season. He just hasn't done it this season. I think he needs to go out, get some first team football, either in Spain, lower team in La Liga, Championship maybe. Um, yeah, there's a few players that we've got in our team now that I don't think will make it in the Premiership. And not a lot of people are going to like this, but I don't think Rodon will. I don't think Ampadu will. I don't think Gruev will. Darlow won't. Firpo won't be here. Bogle, I'm having 50-50 on. Dan James, I think he might. He's been there before and got the experience. Nonto, he's had one season there, not quite sure. The gap is massive between Prem and Champ, it is. So, yeah, Smith, I think, might have a good chance. Yeah, the gap is ridiculous. No matter how much we spend, people are saying, "Oh no, it don't matter what if we sack Farker, get a new manager in, we won't struggle. We're gonna struggle no matter who's in charge and what players we've got. We're gonna struggle. We'll be lucky if we finish 17th and win 5 games all season, and you can clip that up. You know what I mean? It'll be mostly draws that we get. Or if we get 5 wins, I'll be shocked. It'll be mostly draws. I think we'll get. But yeah, it's yeah, no matter which manager. People saying Jose Mourinho, his football's turgid. I won't have it given. I remember when Leeds won the second division in 1990. So do I. And finished fourth the following year. Then days are gone. Yeah, finished fourth the following year, and then the year after that beat Manchester United. 91-92. Yep, remember it well. I was in Leeds City Centre climbing on the City Square, climbing on the traffic lights as the bus parade went past. 11 years old, meant to be at school. Yep. Remember it well. Just look at some of the players Wolves have got, and they're the worst Premier League team this year, and their promoted teams are still 10 points off them. Exactly. But I think Wolves as well have missed some players through suspension and injuries as well. So, but yeah, look at Spurs though. Who'd have thought Spurs would have beaten bottom half at Premiership Manchester United, or that team from over at Pennines? They'd have beaten bottom half at Premiership. You know what I mean? It's like West Ham were in Europe a few years ago, winning Coca-Cola Conference Cup or whatever it was. Them down in lower end thing. It's amazing how the great soon fall. Manchester City not played well this season. You know what I mean? I want in about 3-4 seasons time, if we can stay in Premiership, I want to be in Nottingham Forest where we're challenging up there for Europe. I don't want to be hitting Europe too quick because we won't be ready for it. We need 3 or 4 years consolidation in the Premiership first, and then let's go. Let's get it up there. Anyway, people, this is only meant to be a short live. I've been on 16.5 minutes, so I'm going to cut it there. And thank you all for joining. If you like what I do, give us a like and subscribe. Most of you know the other channels that I'm on. Matty at Imagine Not Being Leeds, Sean at Wilco White, Callum at LUFC Passion. There's Joe Wayman, Lockie at Lockie Leeds. There's Max at Leeds Lately. There's JT at JT Live. There's Only Leeds Bros. Joe Blackburn, who's doing a charity match for Leeds United content creators on the 20th of July. I get my ticket tomorrow for that. Yeah, be good. That's for charity. That's for prostate cancer. So, yep, thank you very much, everybody, and see you all again next time.